I would like to record this session. So, guys, as of now, you have all the recordings, right? Till set it
Yes.
at a time. Okay. So today's session is that we'll talk about dictionary data type. So we'll open Anaconda Navigator. Srija, have you installed the Anaconda Navigator in your local machine?
Yes.
So are you started practicing of data types of Python programming language?
Yes.
That's cool. Okay. So let's open your Jupyter notebooks, all of you. Okay. Yeah. So let's do. We can go to your specific location. Just sure. Yeah. So now create the new Python file and just give the name as it's a dictionary data type, right? So Ravi, I think in our initial sessions, I think I'm not explained for you, but I explained for Madhu. I explained the dictionary data type, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, at least representation. Can you please tell me what exactly the dictionary?
This is a collection of records
That's
where
correct.
duplicate
That's
keys are
correct.
not entertained.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And
Collection
this
of
is a mutable
records.
one.
It's fine, fine. Just fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dictionary data type means it's a collection of records. What exactly the record? Record means, for example, you went to one hospital. Okay. When you're, when you're into hospital, then what happens? First, they will create some kind of ID, right? So patient ID, right? Okay. So with this patient ID, so you're referencing, right? You have one name, right? So patient name. So the patient name, which is which is linking with some patient ID. So instead of calling your name every time, they will just use that that particular ID and they will call you, right? Like even sometimes you or went to hotels, like you order something, and so they might be given some kind of token, right? So until unless you got until unless the dish is done, then you have to wait for your token, right? That's the same thing. So it's a simple thing. A record is nothing but it's a pair of key and value. So what is key? What is key? Pair of key and value, that we are calling it's a record, or else you may call it's a item. You may call it a record, or else you may call it an item. So item means, or record means, it's a both are same. It's a pair of a key and value that we are calling it say record. So maintaining the student record, employee records, and customer records, product records, everything it comes under the records only, right? Such kind of scenarios, the dictionary data type will help you a lot. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a small example how we can able to create the dictionary. So the dictionary we can create with help of the empty curly braces. So this situation, the record, there is no records, the dictionary doesn't have any kind of record, but it could be a dictionary data type only. So if you want to find the data type of a, then it was returns the dictionary data type. Okay, fine. So I would like to go for hold the some kind of records, right? So I want to be hold the employee ID. For example, s01 s01 is my employee ID and the corresponding name, for example, Ravi. Okay, so and here s02 or s03 s03, for example, Madhu. Okay, this is the way you can create the records. This is employee record. Meanwhile, you can create the student record and product record, customer records. Okay, you can maintain any records actually. Okay, when we have some kind of a pair of key and value, right? So I want to go for find the data type of this one. Of course it could be a dictionary data type, right or not? So I want to print the data what exactly inside of that particular a, then you can use the print of a. It was printing the your record. This is record 1 and this is record 2, right? So now we have some kind
Yes.
of limitations when you're when you're creating this kind of records. We have some limitations. What are the limitations? We have it. So the limitation at the key level, we have it. Keys, what are the limitations? We have it for a set. Okay, same limitations will be applicable for the keys in a dictionary data type. Okay, so for example, I want to be hold the okay list as a key. So which is not possible, we can't hold the list as a key. Okay, so this is the same thing will applicable for the set or not, set which is unable to store the list elements, right? In the same way, in a dictionary, keys could not be the list, and I can use the no I can use the key. For example, I can use the key anything, and I want to use the value as a list. It's not a problem, you can use it. Okay, did you got my point? So list could not be the key, but list may be a value. So that difference you should try to understand, and you can try for the set. So if I use the set as a key, then it could be an error. Okay, but we can use the set as a value. We can use the set as a value. It doesn't have a problem. Okay, and and meanwhile, we can use the dictionary as a key. If I use the dictionary as a key, then it could be an error. Okay, but same dictionary you can use the value. I hope you clear my point, right? So we have some limitations at a key level, not in a value level. That you should remember that point. Okay, any questions till now? Any questions?
No, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so for example, you have a key, sorry, we have a dictionary. I would like to go for accessing the entire record with help of the indexing, which is not possible. You will be getting this kind of error. Okay, so with help of the indexing, we can't access the records from the dictionary. But we can access the values with help of the keys. That means if you want to access the dictionary of 1234 as a, it's my value, right? The corresponding key is the Ravi, right? So you just give the Ravi as an index for my dictionary, then it will returns the value. So this is the way, with help of the keys we can access the values. Okay, meanwhile we can update the values, with reference of the keys. So let me have an example. Here we have a Ravi is my key and the corresponding value is dictionary of 12 and 34. I would like to replace the 12 and 34 with some new value which is 89. So after that one we can try to print, before updation and after updation we can try to print the dictionary of A. So previously the dictionary of A, and we have a key is the Ravi and the corresponding value is the dictionary of 12 and 34. But after your modification, your value which is updated with 89, that means which is not creating the some new dictionary, right? So which means that duplicate keys it won't entertain. Let me, we can try that example also. This is the way we can update the existing values or existing records with help of the keys, right? For example, I have the Ravi is my key. I'm going to be creating the one more Ravi is my key with reference of the key of Ravi. Then I'm creating some value which is 67. So we can try to print the A, and actually here we have the three records, right? Here we have the three records, right?
Yes.
But it will be try to print only two records only. The reason is that here Ravi and here Ravi both are referencing, both are having the same keys. If you have the duplicate keys, it could be taking the updated one. So that's the reason the previous one could be erased or deleted, and which is updated with the new value which is Ravi and corresponding value is 67. Clear?
Okay. What now?
Clear, right? Yep. So because of this one, we can say that a dictionary also it's a unordered data type only. Okay. Yep. So you understood the limitations. We can hold only specific data types as a keys, and we can use specific data type as a keys, but we can use any data type as a value, and duplicate keys it won't entertain, and we can update the existing data, so that we are calling it say dictionary is immutable. Why dictionary is mutable? I hope you understood, right? Dictionary is immutable or immutable?
Mutable.
Mutable. We can change.
Okay. And which is unordered data or not? Yes, it's unordered data type. That
Yes,
means,
yes.
here it is a third, this is the third element, right? But it was in the first position or not. So this is the reason which is unordered data type. And dictionaries not allows the duplicate keys items. Okay. So when we have a duplicate keys as item, so when we have two items with the same keys, then it will take it only updated one. And one more thing is that we can with keys as a index, we can modify the and access the values from dictionary. I hope you clear this point, right? With the reference of the keys, right? This is the index or not? This is key index, right? So this is my key I'm using as an index and updated this one, right? And meanwhile, we can able to access or not. So these two things I did it in 11 and 12th inputs. So these are the things we can do on a dictionary data type. And after that one, we can do some kind of manipulations, or we can do some kind of operations on the dictionary data type. So I want to list that what are the operations we can do. Okay, so for example, I have a dictionary, and the dictionary have the two items. Okay, I have the one more dictionary, and which is also having the, for example, some values are there. This time what I decided, actually I would like to go for update the my dictionary with the new items from the b variable. So this time my previous values of the a, my previous items in a, as well as the values in the items in b combined, and it will be holding into the a itself. Now here I have the four items are there, right? So that is the way update method we can do that. For example, I have the dictionary which we have the four elements or four items. Now I would like to go for remove the one item. I want to remove this specific item. So if you want to remove the this specific item, then simply we can give you a pop method. So with help of the pop method, and we can provide the corresponding key, it will be removes the your entire item. So after you remove that
So
item,
that is 0, not 1.
yes, that's correct. So so previously we have the four items, right? So with help of the pop method, and I'm providing the a key as input for this pop method, then it was removing the this entire item. So now we have the three items are there, right? Now we have the pop item also there. So for pop item, you don't need to give you any input. It will remove the default, the last one, the rightmost one. So this is the thing, you can remove it with help of the pop item. So here we have the two methods are there, pop item and pop method. Pop, definitely it will needs the input from you, so that the corresponding key only it can be deleted. Okay, pop item, it does not need any input for this thing to remove the item from the dictionary. So this is the way you can use the pop and pop item. Clear?
Yes.
Now, so for example, I want to clear the all items in one shot. Then you can use the clear method, right? And meanwhile, we can use the copy method also. This everything you already know that, guys. So we can copy the all the items from A, and we are holding into the B. This time the values in A and the values in B both are same. That means the items in A, the items in B both are same. But this is not deep copy, this is shallow copy. And meanwhile we can use the assignment operator, and this way you can able to assigning the all items to another variable. Then what is the difference between these two things? You already know that, right? So here both are, what is that, different memory locations. Both variables are sharing the different memory locations, but here both variables are any inputs from you. Same memory location, right? So if you want to check this memory locations, then we can give you the id function, id of a, and so we can able to go for find the id of b. So here both memory locations are different, right? But the same thing,
Okay.
we can give you over here. Here the both memory locations are same. So what is the difference if we have the two different memory locations, and if we have the both variables are sharing the same memory location, then what happens? Then what is an issue? So the issue is here, if you're I want to add the some new element. I would like to go for add this some new element. For example, 100. 100 is my string, 100 is my key, and the corresponding value is string 200. So after this one, okay, I would like to go for print the A, and I would like to go for print the B. So this time both are not same. So initially, by the time of copy, both are same, but memory locations are different. If you change anything in one thing, it won't affect it for another one. That exactly the copy is doing. But in case of assignment operator, what happens? Both memory locations are same. If you change anything in one variable, that effect it will be for the both. Okay, it affect to the both. Clear, right? Yeah. So for example, I would like to go for accessing the only keys. If you want to go for accessing the only keys from the dictionary, then we can use the a dot keys. So this is the way, from this dictionary you are going to be accessing only keys. If you want to work with only keys, then we can use the a dot keys. Okay, so for example, I would like to go for accessing the only values. If you want to access only values, then we can, okay, so if you want to access only values, then we can give you the a dot values method. Okay, and now I want to go for accessing the items as the different groups. So this is the item is one group, and this item is one group, and this item is one group, and this item is one group. So this is the way it will return you the four groups with the help of the items method. So this is the way, this is one group, right? And this is one group, right? And this is one group, right? This is the way you can able to go for creating the, or we can able to go for accessing the chip. Hello. So this is the way you can access the keys, values, items from the dictionary data type. Clear, guys? Is there any doubt
Yes.
as of now?
Yeah.
No. Right. So we have the get method is there. With the help of the get method, we can access the values from the dictionary. So I have the four items are there. For each item, I have the some specific keys there. I would like to go for access the value with help of the get method. So this is same like index only. So this is the way the get method will help you. Okay. So let's go for print the dir of dictionary. Is there any methods I missed it? Let's see. So clear method you done, copy method also done. So this from key you can do yourself. Get is done, items is done, key is also done, pop also done, pop item is done, set a default you can try yourself, and update and values. Okay, so all the functionalities I explained over here, and you can try from keys and set a default. Okay, these two methods you can try. Any questions, guys? Any questions? So
We
that's
need
what,
to try, Anjan.
yeah,
We need to try what are the comments?
left whatever I missed it, you can try yourself. Okay.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah,
So
sure.
actually I missed it like then this from key and set a default. These two things I
From
missed.
case and set default.
Yeah, so you can try
Right,
those two things, and meanwhile you can practice whatever I explained it. Okay, that's for today's session, guys.
Sure.
Hopefully I done all data types from the dictionary Python programming language, and you can go and access that files, corresponding files, and you can go ahead. Yeah, let me go for create the new thing, text editor. What is the date of today? It's a
5th.
6th.
2023 dict data type. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, you can download this one, and meanwhile I can upload the recording here itself. Guys, don't confuse the recordings and the files. So recordings, clearly I mentioned like recording 1, recording 2, recording 3. Okay, so if it is the Jupyter file, that means I .ipynb, which means that it's a Jupyter file. Okay, so if it is the Python file, then we have the .py. If I'm uploading the document, it might have the PDF, or it might have the .doc files. Okay, cool enough.
Okay.
Bye, guys. See you. And Varun and Shrai, can you please stay here?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Anjan. Thank you.
Yep.